Okay, this is Queen Chrysolite Owens with the founder of the International Voice Coalition, and this is my account from August the 6th, 2023, ending on August the 12th, 2023. This is my personal account of the struggles I'm going through with this Black Op federal group that's funded by the U.S. Department of Justice and or the United States of America. Okay, either way, we know about this group now. We know that they are the ones that has been behind this for the last 2 decades and a half. And starting off with Brian Vaughn, that owned the almost famous Burger King, and his payroll, Dirty Cop friends, and then the black shadow government that supposedly had me on a list, a shadow list, my whole life, because they're Freemasons in my family, something like that. And so what this group does is they like to use their experiments, their illegal, inhumane experiments on people that the government have on secret lists. It can be lists because of your religion, race, ethnicity. It can be anything politically, or it can just be that you had your dad or mom or auntie or uncle was a Freemason or high-ranking Freemason or something like that, you know. And then they put you on some type of list, and they look into your future, like if you're a star seed or you are somebody of a high-ranking divine order. They put you on these lists, and then they wait until you either blow up and get big and famous, or they wait until you get in trouble. I don't care how small it is. And then they pounce, and then they put you on this big FBI list or something like that. I don't know exactly what the lists are called, but I know they exist. So I'm on one of their lists, okay? 1 or 2 of their lists. And so what they do is they put you in a prison without walls. They watch you 24 hours a day. I don't care if it's at your home, your office, your car, your vehicle, your boat, whatever. Okay, they tap your phone, your tablet, laptop, computer, doesn't matter. Your vehicle has a tracker on it. If you have a vehicle, they put out secret APBs. They find everything out about your life. You know, where you have a membership at, all kinds of stuff. They watch your bank accounts. That's a biggie. Your financial life is a biggie with that. That's what they go after. They go after your money. And they see how they can debulk you of your money and get you where you're in a poor status so that they can control you. And so eventually what they want to do is kill you, blood sacrifice you, get rid of you, eliminate you. They're not trying to rehabilitate you. When you're on their list, they basically, you're fair game in their minds. They want to use you to get rich, make money, benefit off of your power, your energy, all of this kind of stuff. That's for people that don't know what we're talking about, the Black Op of the United States of America, like the Gestapo, Adolf Hitler, okay? And so you can get a picture of what these people are about, okay, what they do. They watch everything you do. Like when you go to the bathroom, they can see inside of your bathrooms, okay? These are perverts, immoral monsters. Watch you taking a bath. They don't care whether you take a bath or not, okay? Their thing is they're going to benefit one way or the other. If you take a bath, they're going to benefit from watching you taking a bath. sexually or whatever. They're perverts. And that leader that they have of this black op group, he worships the devil. He is the mastermind of a lot of this stuff. He sits at his computer, allegedly he sits at his computer. He don't even take a bath himself and watch and see if I'm gonna get on the internet, y'all. All day long. When we're at that job out there, he watches, sits somewhere in his vehicle or someplace inside of that rental car place out there on the airport base at Hearst. He sits the ends. I mean, he looks at the computer all day long. His eyes don't blink. Okay? He watches it and he controls the Hearst supervisors and the MLS leaders. Van lead drivers, they have something on them where they communicate with them, okay? And they also have technology on the van that reads your mind and all this kind of stuff. Not making this stuff up. And that's for, you know, Google or because this is going to be to other platforms too, but this, especially on YouTube, I have to let them know that this stuff can be verified, and it will be verified by prophets, seers, and maybe even psychic people, okay? So this stuff, we're not making this up. And we also have other people, really all of America know I'm not lying, okay? But I'm just saying, if you want to put it to the test, you want to put God to the test, okay, physical evidence, we got people that has it, physical evidence about this group, okay? So we're not making this stuff up. We're not just saying this to be pretty or get famous or make money, okay? This is, a lot of us are being tortured because we are on lists, secret lists of the United States of America. Black op lists, kind of like Adolf Hitler, the Gestapo, okay? Illegal crimes is what they do, and they love it. And so they're ex-military agents, that's primarily the ones that are put in place and that's being paid to do these things, okay? We're not making this stuff up. It can be proven. These facts can be proven. I'm just letting everybody know that before they get on their high horse, okay? Now, the thing is, I'm going to make this short. I'm not going to go in depth with this. I had to actually re-record this because I had ran out of battery space and it stopped before I can tell y'all everything. This week was a tumultuous week for me. And basically, some of her supervisors, I'm not going to name all their names, but I will name one. Her name is Diamond. Okay? Pretty much, they were this week and last week as well, they pretty much will try to insidiously and secretly get back at me or retaliate against me because, you know, I reveal a lot of their secrets, a lot of their plots, and, you know, a lot of their van leaders, 2 of their van leaders are unfit to be professional van drivers. Because one of them, I told y'all that he almost got us in an accident twice. Okay, he's had this loud music, you know, immoral, violent, dirty, nasty, fornication music, just playing it loud. And they do it to get back at me. When I'm on the van, that's when they turn it on like that, turn it way up loud. And it's probably perhaps that mastermind, Satan worshiping leader of the Black Op Federal Group that's doing it. Okay? And I know allegedly, okay, he's behind all that stuff that's going on out there. He's the main person. And they have a subgroup too, and it's this famous celebrity head witch that lives here in Dallas. I'm not gonna say her name out loud. Okay? God told me not to say her name out loud right now on here, okay? But she is part of it. She have worked, and she still is working with some of the agents that's part of the main group, the Black Op Federal Group that's after me. She's working with them. Because allegedly they're saying that because, you know, she is this emperor that is in love with me. She wants him for herself, and she wants me out of the way. She wants to keep me stuck here in Dallas, so I can't move away and be with this emperor. Okay, because she's not in love with him. She just basically, she want to get what she can get from him. That's all she wants. She want him to be kind of like a sugar daddy to her, or something like that. If you can fit, you can see what I'm trying to say. You know, just pay her bills. You know, siphon off of his energy. You know, get power from him, stuff like that. So you can kind of understand, you know, a little bit about how that thing works. It's kind of like a soap opera, or like Days of Our Lives, like Gustafano, okay? But she's a type of Gustafanoist, okay? Something like that. So that's basically what they did this week. You know, I had headaches. You know, they would purposely, like Diamond, she purposely put me on Patrick's van. I had an accident with him too. You know, I told y'all about it a week, I think maybe 2 weeks ago. We went to Love Field, and he purposely told me to get in the vehicle, didn't tell me where to take the vehicle, and let me assume that we were going to take the vehicle to Mesquite. And then we found out later that we supposed to take the vehicle to Bedford. And then somebody brung it up, and then he got mad and turned his music, turned this vulgar, you know, immoral music up loud to drown me out. Never apologize. Never apologize for it. And most narcissists and Freemasons are not allowed to apologize, because that's part of their ritual. But whatever gang or coven he part of, I don't care what it is. I think that they should get professional drivers. You know, they purposely took away a lot of our professional drivers. They want me to quit. They're trying to get rid of me. Okay, that's basically why they did what they did. You know, so that's what they did. They still had their mind reading technology, and all that whole entire airport is got the electromagnetic Star Wars technology on it in the side of the building or whatever. And that man, he's hiding somewhere in the building, their agent, or they're hiding somewhere outside. It don't matter how they're doing it. But we know that they stay on that computer looking to see if I'm going to be on the internet. I'm going to do something money making. They don't want me to be on the internet at all. Every time I get on the internet, they'll run and tell one of those offshore agents that I'm on the internet, and they'll figure out some kind of way to manipulate to get me off of that internet, because they don't want me listening to the prophets and the psychic people telling about their little secret little plots that they're plotting on me about. Okay, so I go through a lot, and I work bootstrap the right way. You know, I go through a lot. And then I had this lady, y'all know that I'm finna take a new career. One of my new careers is in trucking. And I had bought this course, I put a down payment on it. And they were part of that. That lead, he was part of that. The leader of that Black Op Federal Group, he's part of that. Or one of his agents. I believe they ran and told, her name Kimberly. They ran and told Kimberly something, and I believe that when they found out that I bought that course, or she did it herself. Allegedly, she's supposed to be a Freemason witch. And so she knew who I was. And so at the jump, she decided she was going to keep my money for whatever ritualistic monetary reason, so she can benefit with the devil, demon, whatever. And she kept the money, and she tried to hide behind behind some policy or something behind it. And she used bait and switch. Like she put like the introductionary process all together $4.99. You can put down like $300, and then when you're done, she had a direct hire program where you pay after you pay the remaining amount, $199, then she hire you on in the program, right? So I was really hoping for that. They have other programs too on the internet that's similar to that. It's very similar. But when I couldn't, this is what happened. How I know that they're behind it is I tried it. I was working on it, and then I took maybe a week and a half off. And because I was worried about somebody, that I love. And I went back and started getting back into my schooling. I couldn't log in. Somebody had went in there and took me completely out, took my account out, email and my password out. And I contacted her about it. Okay? And then she goes and tell me, later she says I got to look it up. And she said, I can't find you in the system. That's what she tells me at first. Okay? And then I told her I'm going to tell my card or my bank, and have them to look it up. Then she finds it all of a sudden. Okay, you didn't pay the $199 and, it's suspended. Your account is suspended. But didn't you say you couldn't find the account in the system? See, it's not making sense. And it was revealed to me that she just up and she decided when she saw my name, Queen Chrysolite Owens, when I first bought the course from her, she decided that right then and there that she was going to take that $300 and keep it for monetary rituals. That's what allegedly our secret report got back to me, okay? I'm not going to say it's a total fact. But the fact remains, she never did, and she knows the situation I'm in. She knows that I'm going through all this stuff with the government, this Black Op group. It's not a secret. She knows that. Yeah, it's an open secret because they're threatening people, telling them not to tell, just talk about it. Okay, Black Op, federal group from the U.S. Department of Justice, or however they're funded. Okay. But she knows, and she kept that money. And I told her, I warned her, if you keep that money, you're not gonna come back. Your record gonna be sealed. Ain't nobody can pray all the prayers they want to, because once God sealed that record, you ain't gonna be in the book of life. You're not going to heaven. And she still kept that money. She still kept it. Okay, that's what I was told. That they may have paid her just like they did that woman in WeWork to ban my account for life. And that Black Op group had something to do with that. That Black Op federal group, that man that they're talking about that worships the devil, had something to do with it. Paid her to ban my account. Okay, I'm gonna leave that part alone. I just wanted to touch on that. And if some of y'all may ask me, what did I do? I replaced it. I got another trucking course that I'm working on right now. That one, that's $300 I'm out of. God told me He was going to bless me back, 100 times fold for what, for me losing that money, because I got it the right way. I go through a lot of hardship for that money. I be tortured for that money every day. These people want to do rituals and siphon off of me. I go through a lot. What I got, what y'all see, that I be, me and God and a lot of y'all, we built together. We go through a lot for this stuff. These people don't think that we just got some microwave instant money. We go through a lot. And then these people do it to people, certain exclusive divine narratives, and they tie in with Revelation, the book of Revelation. Right now, as I'm talking, it will become the unpardonable sin for a lot of them. It's not a game to play with God. Matthew chapter 25, too, is another one. Revelation chapters, read Revelation chapter 22, verses 18, and from there on. That's one of the unpardonable sins. God is not playing no games, y'all. He's not playing no games. But I'm not going to take up y'all's time. I just wanted to touch base on a little bit of the stuff that I had to go through with out there on the job. I'm going to sign off. I think I covered everything. If I didn't, then I may have to do a special video. But basically, they're trying to fire me or either want me to quit and just making life hard for me, making my life miserable, especially that head witch that I was telling y'all about, that celebrity witch that lives here in Dallas. I can't say her name out loud, okay? I know some of y'all want me to say her name. I have said her name out loud. God told me to expose her, say her name out loud, and that's some of the reason why I suffer too. You know, for the last 2 weeks, they've been secretly trying to get back at me. Just like, I think it was one day with Dart. That's another thing that happened this week. Some situation happened where they know exactly what time I get off work. They make sure they manipulate her employees, supervisors, and make sure that I get off a certain time. I can't leave early because that's how they're watching me, just like that. And they contact Dart. And one day last week, they told Dart they did something to the bus and caused it to break down. And then they told the bus not to come or something like that. And they didn't care who they hurt. And then y'all know it's hot as heck here in Texas, especially Dallas. Dallas and the other areas close by, it is like the temperature is like 110. And you can imagine what the index level is. And they told Dart not to come and broke down a bus. I think it was last Monday. Broke the bus down on purpose because they knew exactly what time I got off that job. And they manipulate those people out there to their benefit, so that they can plot and do all these other stuff, that illegal stuff that they do. And they told Dart not to come and broke a bus down on purpose. Broke that bus down because they knew that I was going to get on that bus, because they knew exactly what time I was getting off. They do a lot of other things, like we were sitting at that other bus stop. They got it where they have the landscapers turn the water on when the times they know I'm just to walk to the bus stop to get on the bus. They have them to turn the waters on so it'll wet me and other people up on purpose. Those sprinklers, they've got them set at a certain time. They know exactly, pinpoint where I'm going to get off, scientifically. Okay, now we go to another stop. They call the police on you. Okay, watch and see where you're going at. But anyway, we stopped at that other bus stop. It's hot, and they call the police. They see what they do is they tell Dart, and the bus don't show up. And I'm telling you, this is not stuff that I'm making up. Okay. You can't make this stuff up. I ain't say they do it every single day, but I know it's one day that they did it, and that was last Monday at the DFW airport is what I'm talking about. Bus 230. Okay? Bus broke down. Yeah, the bus broke down, but guess what? They got the capabilities of breaking that bus down too, can't they? Because they know exactly what time I get off at that job. Okay? Exactly, they got it just like that. They tell hers, okay, where she went to. She done got off early. I'll leave probably maybe 10 minutes early. Everybody do that. And then when they found that out, then they told them, yo, you got to stop her. So they held a meeting and told us we can't leave early. Okay? I'm not talking about 30 minutes early or something like that. Just like maybe like 10, 12 minutes early or something like that. Because they want to know pinpoint when you're going to leave, because they're plotting all this stuff. Plotting. They already plotted it out. So if I leave, say 10 minutes early, that throws them off of whatever their little sneaky agenda is. Okay? And this stuff can be verified by seers and psychic people as well. So everybody knows that there is a God Almighty in heaven. And that you can't escape your record. Nobody. I don't care who you are and how famous you think you are. Everybody's going to face their record. Okay, how popular you are. What country, what nationality. That is what we're trying to send a message to these people. We are in the book of deep, almost the end of Revelation right now. That statue that Daniel saw in that Bible, Nebuchadnezzar saw, we're in the toes of that statue right now. And some of us, we are on a serious mission for God. And God is not gonna let the sword leave the household of people that deliberately, after knowing who we are, since the government is running around here telling God's secrets, and these people take it upon themselves to harm us in any way, it would become the unpardonable sin. According to Revelation chapter 22 and starting with verse 18. Okay? And that's going to be all for today. And y'all have a safe, blessed day. Thank y'all.